We search the four corners of the UK to find the fastest, toughest, most agile and most accurate young athletes from Scotland, Northern Ireland, England and Wales. Now the search is over. Nation will battle nation over 6 matches to win points in an epic sporting tournament. The top 2 teams will go through to the grand final. Only one will be crowned Ultimate Sports Day champions.
Let the games begin.
On today's Ultimate Sports Day, England go head-to-head with Northern Ireland.
Captaining Team Northern Ireland, we have Andrew, followed by Sarah, Thomas, and Phoebe. And here's their mentor, he's a knockout boxing legend, Barry McGuigan.
Barry, a boxing superstar, won gold as an amateur in the Commonwealth Games when he was 17 and went on to win the British, European and world titles as a pro.
Representing Team England, it's their captain, Allard, followed by Shanice, Leo and Emily. And not forgetting their mentor, it's the multi-talented Olympic decathlete and total wipeout champion, Dean Macey.
Dean is one of England's most successful athletes, having competed for over 10 years in the decathlon and winning gold for England at the 2006 Commonwealth Games.
So they're all set. Let's get this show on the road.
Skywalker.
This is Skywalker. Our ultimate sportsters start at the bottom of the towers, and the only way is up. Once at the top, they'll make their way across the beam before collecting each of their 3 medals individually and hanging them on the bar above. If they do all that and release their team's flag in the quickest time, it's maximum points. Now it's just down to Dean and Barry to pick their players.
The first game up today is going to be Skywalker. Leo, you've been up there twice now. Out of all of our guys, under pressure, you can deal with it. Yeah? How'd you feel?
I feel good. I've done it a few times now, so obviously I know what technique I'm going to use and how I'm going to do it, and I'm going to nail it.
Good lad.
My name's Leo, I'm 13 and I'm from Essex. My speciality is judo. My ambition is to definitely be a professional sportsman, but if I don't make it that far, I'd love to be a TV presenter when I'm older.
Who are we? England. What do we do? Win! Yes!
First event is the Skywalker. Sarah, you're brilliant at that, so you're picked for that, all right?
My name is Sarah Strawbridge. I'm 14. I'm from County Antrim, Northern Ireland. My speciality is artistic gymnastics. The reason I applied for USD is because I wanted to do something different other than gymnastics, and it was a good opportunity to do lots of other sports.
Okay, Leo, Sarah, let's play Skywalker.
This is a game of strength and balance. Strength needed to get up those towers and balance necessary to stay steady at the top. It's pretty even so far. Both Leo and Sarah trying to pull themselves up out of those towers. Leo's the first, though, to reach the 5-metre high beam and so needs a moment to compose himself.
Sit yourself down, mate.
But Dean wants him to sit down, just as Sarah is doing there, and both of them now reaching under to drag up their first medal. Each medal worth 5 points, remember, and there's a 15-point bonus for whoever wins the race.
This is where it counts, Sarah.
Barry encouraging Sarah to sort her balance out. Sarah's an artistic gymnast, so her balance should be pretty good. But Leo is up first and hangs his medal up on the bar. He gets the first 5 points for England. Sarah is right behind him. She just about gets Northern Ireland off the mark with 5 points too. Both of these athletes have competed on Skywalker before, but Leo has only attempted it as part of the ring relay. He's never had to reach under the beam for medals as he's done there, but has adapted well. There goes medal number 2 and another 5 points. Sarah has never lost on Skywalker, so she'll be annoyed a little bit that she's behind Leo, but there goes her second medal. It's 10 points apiece now, and it's all down to who can get that last medal the quickest. Leo's got his, Sarah is close behind. Can Leo keep his balance? It's up, Leo wins, and Dean is delighted. From very early on in the game, Leo was just one step ahead of Sarah. He got up the tower first and hauled up his medal first. Sarah didn't put her foot wrong. She was going at a fantastic pace too, but just not as quick as Leo. Ultimately, Leo's speed won him the game, and it's a great start for England.
Well done, mate. You've done it.
Leo, how'd you like walking the skies, mate?
I don't want to do it again. I'll leave it at that, I'm pretty sure.
Mate, you looked a bit shaky about getting on that beam for the first time, but once you got your focus, you were just fine.
I just wanted to work out my technique. I was just trying to set myself and think, if I do it first time, I'm going to do it every time. So, and obviously it worked.
He's not done this particular event with the targets, and I know he was nervous, and I made him nervous as well by telling him that Sarah was fantastic at this event. What a great start to the competition.
Sarah, commiserations, but up there on the beam, you looked good, but just not quick enough.
Yeah, I just kind of took my time getting the medal on the bar because it was a bit further over than I thought it was. I felt a bit unsteady, so I decided to slow it down a bit.
Leo, you picked up the maximum points for England. Let's see what that's done for the scoreboard.
Leo gets England off to a cracking start with a maximum 30 points. 2 medals means 10 points for Sarah and Northern Ireland, but there are plenty more points still up for grabs. The Chaser.
Ahead of us is 150 metres. An Olympic sprinter can cover this distance in around about 15 seconds. But can our two nations run the length of it before the Chaser tracks them down? If they do, they pick up points. It's simple, but if the Chaser beats them, then they're out of the game. So, all we need now is the Chaser.
The mystery Chaser. Name and age unknown, ambitions none left. Been there, done that. The boys are running first today. This will be their third encounter with the Chaser, so they know what to expect. Taken to the blocks are Allard for England, Andrew for Northern Ireland, Leo for England, and Thomas for Northern Ireland. And out of the mist emerges the man they never want to meet. It's the Chaser.
Set!
And they're off. None of these boys has ever been caught by the Chaser, so this should be a really close race. Northern Ireland's Andrew has won both of his previous races and clocked up the fastest time so far, so he's the one to beat. He's already out in front with his teammate Thomas in second, followed by Leo and Allard, but the Chaser has a point to prove. He's closing down the gap on Leo and he's overtaken him. No points for Leo. Andrew crosses the line in first place, Allard in second and Thomas in third. So the Chaser knocks Leo down from the dizzy heights of the Skywalker. Meanwhile, Allard, Thomas and winner Andrew all pick up points. So, who sprinted up the leaderboard in the first of our Chaser runs today? Andrew's awesome run of 17.76 seconds wins him 10 points, and 10 points too for Allard and Thomas. Northern Ireland have caught up on 30 points. England, though, still ahead on 40. Spin shot.
This game is bonkers. The Ultimate Sportsters will be fed both basketballs and footballs, and if they've got the coordination, they can shoot them in the hoop or, wow, kick them in the goal. Or off the bar. Or making sure they don't spin off the platform or get hit by one of these really annoying arms. So, who have Dean and Barry chosen to spin into action on this one?
So Thomas, you'll do the football, all right? Our subs will feed you. Kira and Jack will feed you.
My name is Thomas. I'm 12 years old and I'm from Hangbar in Northern Ireland. My speciality sport is rugby, and the reason I applied to be on USD was just for something fun to do.
Shanice, I've seen you kick a football as well, so you're not half bad at that, okay? And you've seen Leo do the football spin shot. You're up for me, mate. You okay with that?
Yeah, when Leo did it, he got quite a few points, so I just copy his technique that he used and use the same technique that I use for basketball.
My name's Shanice, I'm 14 years old, I live in East London. My speciality is basketball, and I applied to
B on USD because I wanted to prove to everyone how dedicated to sport I am.
Okay, coming up for Team Northern Ireland is Thomas, but first showing she's got the skills to pay them bills. For Team England, it's Shanice. Let's play spin shot. Stamina and accuracy are what's required to do well in this game. Shanice off to a good start. We know she can shoot hoops, but how good is her football? Ah, she misses that and whacks her head as she tries to avoid those spinning arms. That is a good shot. Another basket for Shanice, each one worth 3 points. She lines up another striker goal, but that one goes low. Shanice scrambling up and under those spinning arms to get round for another three-pointer.
Unlucky. Keep it going.
Unlucky, says Dean, who's shouting encouragement all the time. Another shot at goal, but another one goes low and wide.
Come on, mate, let's feed her.
Her best chance is with the baskets, that's what she knows. And there's another one. There's a happy team, Macey. Shanice has racked up 9 points so far for England, and this time she finds the back of the net too. Another 3 points, and Shanice is going great guns now. She'll be pleased with that, but not so pleased with that shot. Just a few millimetres either way, and it would have gone in. We're into the last 10 seconds now. Can she get any more points? Got to catch the ball, Shanice. Last couple of seconds, and time is up. That throw won't count, Shanice. Good try, though. Rugby player Thomas's turn now to show what he can do. He misses the basketball hoop and runs very quickly around to the goal. He shoots and scores. Thomas off the mark with a great strike. He misses the hoop again. Can he score another goal? No, not this time. He hurtles back round for another go at the hoop.
Okay, Thomas, pause now.
Barry telling him to pause and compose himself. Good advice from his mentor. Unfortunately, not paying off for Thomas just yet. Thomas has another attempt at the basket, and that one misses too. That strike went wildly high over the crossbar. Thomas may be rushing things a little bit. Barry telling him to settle down and take more time over his aim, but Thomas doesn't seem to be listening.
Again, Thomas.
That's another miss. He's having no luck whatsoever with the basket, but he's doing much better with the goal. That's the second one in, and it takes his points tally up to 6. And finally he scores a basket with only a few seconds remaining on the clock. That is it. Game over. Good job, mate. It's hard to see when those arms are coming around to whack you in the face, isn't it? And how hard is it to figure out where on earth you are when you've got balls flying at you and arms about to hit you?
Oh, it's really hard because you have to duck, jumping, see how to do everything.
Really well done for Northern Ireland. Shanice, basketball comes slightly easier to you than football, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot easier. I got hit in the head a few times, but it didn't stop me.
Nice one, Shanice. Well done, Northern Ireland. Let's see what that spin shot has done for the scoreboard, shall we? So Shanice racked up 12 points for England and Thomas scored 9. Overall, it means that Northern Ireland now have 39 points, but still in the lead are England with 52 points. Hangbar.
Leo and Emily, I've got to say, out of all of the athletes here, all right, you can do this. You can really bring us home maximum points in this one, okay? Tell me what you think.
I did.
Excited.
I know you can both deliver. So just go into it knowing that if you're on your A game, you should win this one.
My name's Emily, I'm 13 years old. I come from Tavistock in Devon. My sporting speciality is triathlon, and the reason I signed up to USD was because it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Shut your eyes, don't look at the others, be strong and hold on, okay? And don't have such a glum look on your face. Be positive, you can do it, you really can.
My name is Phoebe, I'm 13, I'm from Belfast in Northern Ireland. My speciality is high jump, and I applied to be in USD because I thought it sounded like a really exciting opportunity and a great way to make new friends.
The Hangbar, one of the simplest games on USD. Just hold on. The first to fall will get a big fat 0 points. The last to plunge will bag a big fat 20. So this is it. Emily and Leo are holding on for Team England, while Sarah and Phoebe are getting a grip for Team Northern Ireland. All right, guys, your challenge begins on the 4th and final beat. Let's play Hangbar.
Focus where your hands are. Look at where your hands are, all right?
Hangbar is a tough game of strength and control.
These four will need nerves of steel as well as the ring slowly rises higher and higher off the ground. So far, they all look very focused, but they're only 15 seconds into the game. When the England pair, Emily and Leo, last played Hangbar, they finished in first and second place. Interestingly, so did Sarah and Phoebe when they last played.
Girls, just concentrate. Just concentrate, Sarah.
Barry urging his girls to concentrate as we hit the 30-second mark. No one is showing any signs of letting go yet. The ring continues to rise and the ground gets further and further away from them. Their arms will be feeling the pain now as we approach the 45-second mark. The Hangbar has nearly reached its final destination. The athletes just need to dig deep and hold on for as long as they can. They've reached 1 minute. Most competitors can't make it past 2 minutes, but this lot are good. Emily came first in her last Hangbar outing, and she won't want to be beaten this time around. Everyone still hanging in there as they near 75 seconds. Sarah also came out on top last time she played the game, so Emily has some strong competition to beat. Leo looking a little uncomfortable, and he's gone. No points for Leo as he drops like a stone, but Sarah still hanging in there, as is Emily, trying to keep their focus. They've hit 90 seconds now. Phoebe isn't out of it either. She looks calm and composed. The crowd are cheering them on, as are Dean and Barry. That's 105 seconds. It's still anyone's game. There's some shuffling around going on. Oh, and Phoebe's gone, and so is Sarah. That means that Emily and England are still unbeaten on Hangbar. England's Leo was the first to fall. Then it was Phoebe, who was closely followed by teammate Sarah. Emily on top once again.
Emily, you hung in there and stood the test of time. What's the secret to staying in there for so long?
Feeling pain. Taking all the pain.
But at any point, are you thinking, I can do this if I just keep hanging on?
I just tried to hold on like a little bit longer, and it worked.
Awesome job there for Team England. Well done, guys. Phoebe, you and Sarah did brilliantly. It looked like you guys had the measure of it. Did you think you could do it?
As we made our way up, my hands were already getting sore, but I just tried to hold on as long as I could.
Well, you did brilliantly. Fantastic job for Northern Ireland. Well done, England. Well done, Emily. Let's see who's hung up the highest digits on the scoreboard and gone one step closer to the finals. Let's find out. Emily's win means 20 points for England, but Northern Ireland pick up 15 points for second and third place. Overall, England leads 72 points to Northern Ireland's 54. Bike power.
It's over 2,000 metres, and it's going to be a war of attrition, and it's going to have an awful lot of lactic endurance involved. All right, I liken this to the 400 metres, and let me tell you, that is painful. And I'm calling on my captain. It's going to be about 2 minutes worth of pain. But mate, I'm going to do it.
My name's Allard, I'm 15, I'm from West Cumbria. My speciality is hockey, and the reason I applied to be on USD is because it was sport, and I love sport.
It will incorporate stamina and, stamina and power, so you've got both, quickest on the track of anybody.
My name is Andrew, I'm 14 years old. I live in Hillsborough, Northern Ireland. My speciality is athletics. One of my greatest ambitions is to play rugby for Ulster.
Welcome to Bike Power. Boys, you ready to pedal for glory? After the 4 beeps. This is a game of strength and stamina. Athlete Andrew and hockey player Allard have to grit their teeth and cycle for 2,000 metres, but it is a race, so they have to sprint the whole way. The bars at the bottom of your screen give you an indication of how the guys are doing. Once the bars are full, it means they finished the race. They earn 5 points for every 500 metres they complete. So far, it looks like Allard, a keen mountain biker, just ahead of Andrew. Allard pumping his fist, trying to get the crowd behind him. He's still in the lead, but they aren't even halfway through the race yet, so plenty of time for things to change. Crowd urging them on, and so are Barry and Dean. Their legs will be really starting to hurt now. They've got to prove they have the stamina to keep this up for the last 1,000 metres. Andrew pumping those pedals furiously, desperately trying to catch up with Allard, who looks like a man on a mission. A mission to win and claim the bonus points for coming in first. I don't think he can be caught now, and there it is! Allard races to victory! could see that was taking its strain right at the end. How was bike power, mate?
It was brilliant. I mean, I just heard Dean just shout, "You're nearly there, you're nearly there." And with mountain biking as well, I think that helped. But the muscles are hurting.
And I could see you at the end there, mate. This means a lot to you, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. I did it to win it for the team, win it for England, and go home with that trophy.
Well, Allard certainly won that race for England, picking up 30 points. Andrew's 15 points take Northern Ireland on to 69, while England hold on to the lead with 102. The Chaser. Our Chaser has made his way back into the zone. Our girls will need to run like they've never run before if they want to beat him to the finish line. Taking to their starting positions are Shanice for England, Sarah for Northern Ireland, Emily for England, and Phoebe for Northern Ireland. Here comes the supersonic sprinter. It's the Chaser.
Set!
And they're off. In previous races against the Chaser, neither Shanice nor Phoebe have ever been caught, so they'll be keen to keep it that way. Emily and Sarah have never beaten the Chaser, so they'll want to go one better. As they come round the bend, the Chaser's making good ground. Shanice leads over Phoebe with Sarah third and Emily the smallest at the back, and Emily's been overtaken. The Chaser's caught her and he sets his sights on Sarah. She's overtaken too. The Chaser dashes the hopes of Emily and Sarah once more, but there's no catching Shanice. She wins with Phoebe safely in second. Looking at the replay, we can see that Emily and Sarah sadly were no match for the Chaser. No points for them. Shanice and Phoebe, though, still never been caught.
It was pretty hard running against the Chaser because you don't know when he's coming behind you, how far he is, if he's getting close.
So, the race is over. Time to update our scoreboard once again. Shanice and Phoebe both escape the Chaser and both pick up 10 points, so England still lead with 112, Northern Ireland are on 79. But when it comes to the last game, there's still plenty to play for.
It's time for the grand finale, the team relay. This whole arena will come into play, and it's going to get frantic, and it starts with bike power. A 200-meter sprint will then light our towers over here. Once it's fully lit, it's time to initiate the Skywalker. Our US teams will start all the way at the bottom, make their way up the 5 meters across the beam and collect all the rings they can before making the way down the ladder. And then, time to get a sprint on all the way over to the bungee tower. And they'll bungee like they've never bungeed before and collect all 3 rings. Not before they've done that can our cyclists make their way right back to the other side of the arena. It's going to be tough. I'm making a sweat and I haven't even done anything. Once they've had their 200-meter sprint, only then will their teammates make their way to the top of the flagpole, collecting their rings in the process and releasing their national team's colours. For Team Northern Ireland and Team England, this test is a real test of their mettle.
Believe you can win, right? You hear me, Andy? All you gotta do is get those bounces, right? Yeah. Sarah, up that full like a bullet, get off like a rock.
We've got the performance, we've got the heart, we've got the talent, all right? But we all need to work as a massive team right now.
Let's give it our best shot, absolutely our best shot, and if we can do that, we can win it. We really can, okay?
That's how close it is, all right? If we do it, we're through.
It's time for Ring Relay.
This is it, buddy.
Yeah, look, my kids have been almost faultless throughout today. Barry's done a magic job so far with the Irish team, and I know they're going to give us a big run for our money, but hey, it's intense and I'm nervous.
It is indeed. Barry, your team, Northern Ireland, are in this to win this, right?
They are, absolutely. We desperately need to win here, so the kids are going to give it everything.
It's the final relay. It starts after the 4th and final beat. Best of luck, guys. Let's do it.
So it all comes down to this, the final game. There are over 100 points up for grabs for the winner, so Northern Ireland are still very much in with a chance, but it looks like England's Shanice isn't going to make it easy for them. She's leading the way in the first leg of the relay, the 200-meter cycle sprint. Northern Ireland's Thomas isn't far behind, though. You can see on the bars on your screen how much further they have to cycle. Shanice finishes first, with Thomas just behind. They sprint off to tag their teams, Skywalkers, Leo and Sarah, who begin to haul themselves up those towers. Leo emerges first. Sarah is close behind. She'll be looking for payback after these two met earlier on the Skywalker. Leo grabs the first 2 of 11 rings that need to be collected during this game. Each ring is worth 5 points, and there's also a 50-point bonus for the team that finishes first. Sarah's got her rings now, and she gracefully drops down onto that beam. They need to scramble down those swinging ladders now before they can tag their teammates. Both of them desperately trying not to get caught up on those ladders whilst grabbing the next 2 rings. They've both got them now, and they just need to get onto solid ground. And Leo is the first one down. He just about tags Shanice, and Sarah tags Thomas, who sprints off to the base of the bungee tower. Allard's got his first ring, but Andrew's missed his. That could cost them dearly. Allard's got his second ring, and Andrew has another go. This time he gets it. But Allard's missed his last ring. Andrew swoops in to take ring number 2, but Allard has recovered and grabbed his final ring, meaning Shanice can sprint back to her bike and the next leg of the relay. Andrew collects his 3rd ring, releasing Thomas back into the game now. He runs back to the bike, but he's going to have to ride like he's never ridden before to catch up with Shanice, who's already a fair way through her 200-metre cycle. Dean screaming encouragement at Shanice. He knows that this lead could be enough to clinch the game for England, but Thomas's legs are like a whirlwind as he tries to make up for lost ground. Can he do it? Shanice says no as she finishes her 200-metre cycle dash and tags Emily for the final leg, the flagpole. Nothing is going to stop Emily as she shoots up that pole, grabbing rings in the process. Thomas is finished. He tagged Phoebe, but Emily launches herself into the air, grabbing her team's colours as she goes. A great win for England. England got all 11 rings plus 50 points for winning. They score 105. So England beat Northern Ireland by 217 to 114. How did it feel pulling the colours of England down and finishing out on top?
It feels really good.
And you were there right at the end. Were you focused? Were you watching everybody? What was going through your head?
I don't know if you can be focused while you're screaming at them. So tense, and it was all so close.
Dean, you had some great guys on some great parts of that relay, didn't you?
I'm so proud of our guys. The Irish team really did push us. I know it might not show it on the scoreboard, but they're fantastic athletes and they definitely will come again.
Leo got sticky on that ladder. Did you think it was going to go wrong then?
Absolutely not. Everyone on my team delivered today. I asked them to bounce back from the defeat against Scotland like champions, and we did that.
We've totaled your scores, Dean, so let's see exactly what that means for the final leaderboard. England and Northern Ireland currently top the leaderboard, but Scotland and Wales still have a match in hand, and you can see that next time on Ultimate Sports Day.
Start your week with the Weird and Wonderful on CBBC. Wow! With 2 extraordinary new shows.
Nice.
A new series of Roy.
What are you ugly mugs looking at?
And the amazing new Ministry of Curious Stuff.
Oh my gosh! Look, guys, unbelievable.
All new and back to back.
Keep them peeled.
Yummy! Mondays from 5:15 only on the CBBC channel.
The all-singing, all-dancing extravaganza Glee Club is back on CBBC, and this time it's all in aid of Sport Relief. Our judges are poised to put talented groups from all over the UK to the test before you get the chance to choose the winner of Sport Relief Does Glee Club in the live grand final.
Oh, yeah!
Breathtaking.
Who will be pitch perfect and who will wow the audience? It's all to play for. Sport Relief Does Glee Club 2012.
Starts Monday at 4:30 on the CBBC channel.
Amazing.